What's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today, I am joined by my main man, Chief Pat, back on the channel. Pat, how you doing, dude?
Dude, I am doing fantastic. Honestly, this update is definitely one of my favorites over the last year to year and a half. So I'm stoked to get in some battles today and throw down with the Royal Piglets. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Listen, I like the update too, and I think I like it so much because it wasn't overhyped and like it's just a bunch of small good things, at least the way I look at it. So I'm happy with it too. What first impressions on the new cards, man?
Yeah, honestly, the new cards are pretty sweet. The Royal Hogs, that for some reason, I've said this on my channel, but the name sort of trips me out. For some reason, I keep calling them piglets, and I feel like I'm addicted to that, but I do like them. I think a new win condition was definitely needed in the game. Giant Snowball is a ton of fun as well, and yeah, you said it. I mean, the update, while it might seem small, is definitely a beast, and the emotes are literally out of control. I can't get enough. What's your favorite new emote to spam?
I think my favorite one is like the goblin with the clickety teeth or whatever, you know, like the scared goblin. What's your favorite?
The knife is so annoying when people spam that knife emote. It sounds so bad. Or the tongue out of the or the goblin's face. Anyways, I'm sure your channel and your subscribers don't want to hear us fawn over.
We're just gonna break down the emotes. That's all. The whole video is gonna be breaking down the emotes and in-depth strategy, how to BM your opponent. It actually might be a pretty good video, dude. But yeah, but instead I reached out to my followers on Twitter and I asked them to suggest battles for us to play against each other. Now I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but we're also gonna do a video on Chief Pat's channel. So if your deck didn't get selected, maybe it will over there. So definitely check out Chief Pat after this in the description below. You guys know who Chief Pat is.
Comment, subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely. So I picked out 3 decks here. I'm going to leave the other 2 as a surprise. Pat's also picked out decks. So I'm going to start with this one that was submitted by Skills. And Pat, you ready, man?
I'm ready. I got the friendly request fired up, man. This throws me back to the good times going to head in that YouTuber tournament. You remember about that?
Oh, dude, come on, man. You already got to bring it up. We haven't even started our first battle yet.
those like looking back at the gameplay from the first tournaments, I know someone mentioned that. Didn't you actually go and watch back on some of those gameplays?
I did. I had like a reaction video to that tournament. First of all, nobody knew what they were doing. Second of all, I'll never forget you using the first form of Tesla BM against me in the finals.
That was disgusting.
Oh, dude.
I don't know what was wrong with me.
No, you didn't even, because you didn't know better, man. Everything was new.
There were no manners back then.
There were no manners.
It was
good or bad.
A wild, wild west.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Dude, I do like these little piglets, man.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
Look at that. Let's see how the Zappies do against all that crap.
Okay. I like the deck you're running. You got a little Zappies, Inferno Dragon, Lumberjack.
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything here. Skills is a really good pro player too, so I'm sure I'm not going to give this deck any justice. I don't know what the heck you're running here.
Yeah, I have 2 spells in my hand that I'm holding on for a rainy day. So
we'll I think I have some guesses.
See how this thing works. But
that first YouTuber. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say I'm just really excited for this update. Obviously, you know, being the owner of Tribe Gaming, I'm really excited for the CRL as well. I was out in LA just a little bit ago for the combine, scouting out all the talents. By the way, the real talents play cards like this. So
wow. Okay, that was one of my guesses.
Whoever sent this deck on Twitter, but yeah, the combine was a blast, and we'll see, man. Are you gonna make your way out to CRL anytime for the?
I would love to, man. I have no idea if I want to. I did apply for like the casting, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up making it. Just because it's such a long time. You know, you're not gonna live with Tribe, are you?
No,
with
I'm not.
Team house. Okay.
Unfortunately, maybe I'll stop by for some snuggles here and there, but gonna stay down here in Texas.
I don't know, dude. Your deck so far is I haven't been able to do anything.
Honestly, the split piglets are too nice. It's really cool that there's a card that you actually play split on the river more often than not.
Yes. Do you think that's going to be a thing? Is that how you see the cards being used?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's pretty early right now, but for some reason, for some reason, I think it is nice. Oh man, I'm in trouble right now.
That was called the Fireball plus, note to self, Fireball plus Snowball does not kill the pigs.
Rest in peace. Fireball plus Snowball. Yeah. No, I think splitting them seems to be super, super effective. I really do like when new cards come out because it takes a while for everyone to learn the meta.
Yes.
Sort of figure out what the heck is going on. But, oh man. This is
all right. Get to the tower there. The only thing is like you got to get used to the fact that it's just not nearly as rewarding getting your pigs to the tower as it is hogs to the tower. You know.
True.
But there's 4 of them too, so.
Yeah, I was playing the new challenge and it was actually pretty. Oh, I'm so bad. Choosing between doing the choosing between the hog rider and the pigs was actually pretty interesting. Oh, this is just fireball value and a half.
Oh, it's the fireball.
Oh my.
Snowball
Lord.
Combo, lethal, Pat, lethal. Sorry, what were you saying?
That hurts my feelings. Yeah, no, having the challenge where you have to choose between the cards now and choosing between hog rider and the little piggies, definitely an interesting little choice.
Okay. Yes. You're like, okay, what do I do here? Yeah, but I totally agree with you, by the way, that you almost beat me with that rather troll deck. So you had clone in there and mirror, or clone. What was your other spell?
Clone rage. Yeah, clone rage.
Clone rage. All right.
Yeah,
Whose deck was that? Did you catch the name?
No, but that they're definitely getting blocked on Twitter, so I'm gonna.
All right.
I'll go a little more try hard inside of this one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this is probably my favorite of the 3 guys, but I don't want to go with it yet. I'm gonna go with this one instead, a deck that I'm a little bit less comfortable with, but who knows? This secret weapon might get Pat. We'll see.
Let's see. I'm ready.
All right. Man, you are ready.
I actually got surprised when the update came out. I didn't know that they were increasing the gold cap. So
yes. 5 million, dude.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Are you at a million gold, or are you maxed out on your account?
I'm not. I'm not too bad, but I'm just gonna do that. Let's see if you. Oh, not bad. And can I do this too?
No, that was solid.
No, okay. I missed one of the girls there, but the idea was to zap it too. So what were you saying?
Oh, the million gold. I just didn't know that was really a thing until like I actually loaded up the update, which I actually saved 162,000 gold from the challenge that just happened, and I was able to keep that on top of my.
Oh!
Yeah, do you got that snowball? Oh my!
Look at that's a secret weapon.
Dude, the Mega Knight is so busted against.
Yeah, right. This deck, by the way, was submitted by Merlin. So shout out to Merlin. Damn, yeah, Mega Knight against these is definitely
the Mega Knight's so good. Oh, and you have Zap too. Oh,
I do.
If you were able to no scope those onto the Mega Knight's blast, I would have commended you. But oh man, that is a dead tower.
Merlin is definitely going to get some kudos for this deck. It seems like, especially thinking that you were probably going to play the Royal Hogs, it's a pretty solid deck. But this might be, I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. We're still halfway through the match, but this might be able to get you back for that nasty BM. For those of you who don't remember, who weren't watching the game during beta, basically, is Pat beat me in the YouTuber, I don't even know what it was called, but the YouTuber tournament, I guess, right?
Yeah, YouTuber tournament. That was how official the name was.
I know, right? The YouTuber tournament, which is actually, it was pre-beta that we did that, like pre the game even being announced. Nobody knew what they were doing, and Pat gave me I got all the way to the finals, so did you, obviously. They brought over...
Inferno Tower Barbarian Hut was meta. It was insane. Dude, it was absolutely insane.
I have to give the picture here, because I was very... this could be trouble here. I was very sensitive about this. They brought in all of the Supercell employees.
Oh, true. I forgot
all
about
of
that.
them, dude.
Yeah.
And it was just an absolute good push here. Real trouble defending against this.
The snowball knockback is crazy.
It is crazy. Good job, man. That was an epic comeback. So,
I'm getting you while you're talking. I'm gonna just keep making you talk.
You can see how great I am at talking and playing, guys. So they bring in all the Supercell employees. They're all sitting there in their socks and whatever behind us playing. And ooh, this is gonna be tricky.
And
don't have any big spells.
DM.
I only have this little snowball here. Can I get it in there? Nope.
Close but no cigar. Yeah, no, that was really great. But but seriously, watching those gameplays cracks me up every single time. The game just has evolved so much since then, and I really feel like over the last that push was ridiculous. I feel like over the last couple of really like months, that the player base has just gotten so good compared to what it used to be. It feels like everyone nowadays is a pro, and they know like all the mechanics that no one knew when the game actually started off. Uh-oh. I think this might be...
Trying to hit you in the side here.
I think this one might have hurt. Ooh, yeah, that game.
Oh! Oh yeah, baby. Oh, so close.
Husky's in the pocket. I'm an idiot.
Boom.
Okay, well played.
Barely though, barely got you there. All right, so yeah, I like this. I don't know if you guys notice at home, but whenever one of us starts talking, the other one's like, "Oh, I can push. I can push." All right, you can tell we're doing this live and we're not just talking over the matches, obviously. All right, here we go. I got a secret weapon by Fettis Jr. here.
Let's see it. We're two old men on a rocker right now. But yeah, I do like sort of like you said before we hopped on the call. That is a nice emote right there.
That's my favorite. Oh, the flex or the this one?
No, yours. The little teeth chattering.
I love it.
That's
dude.
So good.
All right, I'm gonna hit you off right off the bat with this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like this update definitely, although it's not gonna make Clash Royale the #1 game in the world or anything along those lines, just still really did a lot of things right by the player base, which is what I'm excited about. Oh, the piglets.
Yeah, let's see what you got here for this.
I don't have much for these.
Ewiz, interesting. Yeah, he does a pretty good job though. He's gonna be able to clean up those pretty nicely. Yeah, dude. I mean, how do you feel like? Let's just be 100% honest here. How do you feel about the state of the game? Forgive the dramatics, but like, how are you feeling about like YouTube and stuff? Obviously, like, views and stuff are down. Obviously, not that the viewers really care about that. They really care about just the game. But what are you thinking, man? Like, do you think that there's better days ahead of us? Obviously, I think it's safe to say we both enjoy the game a lot right now because we're both still playing it. But
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think right now, I really enjoy the game. I love this last update more than anything. Man, depending on pushes and trying to talk.
Notice how I always throw it to you when I'm pushing.
All right, I'm going to spend all my elixir so I can talk. So I think the game right now with the most recent update in a much better place. I think the biggest problem is that I think that they lost a lot of their casual audience over the last sort of. That's just me, like, thinking from the YouTube end. Like, viewership on YouTube seems like it's down like 70% for Clash Royale. I feel like they lost a lot of viewership after, being a little bit, I don't know if negligence is the right word, but they didn't do that many new updates to the game and nothing fresh was really coming out. So being able to recapture players who have already left, I don't know how feasible that is. That seems like it would be something that's pretty difficult, but But yeah, I mean, definitely a step in the right direction here. I'm still positive on the game. I hope that this update provides a nice little uptick for everyone across the board on YouTube, as well as just people re-engaging with the game. But we'll see. It's hard to predict these sort of things, but oh, the heal
like that.
Oh my goodness. Well,
let's see if they can actually get the job done, though. No. All right. Yeah.
It's actually nice right now.
I agree with everything that you said there, though. Obviously, like I do think that, and maybe I'm a sucker here, but I do think that better times are still ahead of us, especially knowing that they're really actually identifying and admitting and trying to fix the ladder issues and stuff like that and progression issues. So we'll see how they do, but I don't know. So what's up with I'm trying to ask you more questions. What's up with
so how's life, man? How's the baby?
Yeah, dude, Charlie is absolutely amazing, man. It's you'll find out one day, Pat. But everybody says like how life changing it is and stuff, and that's all kind of fine and well. But it really is like it makes me not. And me, like based on all our conversations in the past too. That I tend to I used to at least like stress the small things, and it really kind of puts everything into perspective, like what really matters and stuff like that. So. I'm loving being a parent.
Very nice, man. Let me ask you some more time-consuming questions to make you think. What's your philosophy on life? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Dude,
what is the meaning of life? Good question. All right. Rascals are so OP, man. Do you think
I can't believe they didn't get touched in the most recent set of balances.
I was gonna say
and then, dude, Mortar is so obnoxious. Ugh.
Dude, I think I'm liking this deck though.
Yeah, heal is legit, especially with the 3 muskets.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that go. Yeah, it's not doing like incredibly well so far, but we're going into overtime here. Let me ask you this, because I want to ask you a question now.
Give it to me.
What do you think about Tribe's chances at winning CRL North America?
I think we're looking pretty good. I love I love our NA talent. We've been working with those guys for a long time. I also love Tommy, who we brought on board from Nicaragua, who's an absolute beast. I love that I'm losing this game.
Oh, you come in with a miner, coming hot with a miner there. I didn't see that coming on. All right. I'm all right, you gotta hit me hard here.
I'm a goner right here. That beautiful dark print. Going by the wayside.
I'm gonna go.
GG, well played.
I'm gonna race you.
Okay. Oh, the pity victory.
No. This is a base race. All right.
Oh!
What? That's so silly. Oh, That's so silly.
For Tribe, feeling really good about our chances. I think we've got really strong NA players, the Jaimani, Oxalit, and B-Rad, and then obviously Tommy from Nicaragua is an absolute monster. Elke, our coach. I think we're faring pretty well. CRL, for mobile and mobile esports is, pretty exciting. It's definitely a first of its kind, having players in their team houses and, getting ready to do battle on a live stage each and every weekend, especially because so many of the players are like 16 and 17. It's pretty wild, but, I'm all in, since day one of, I guess October 14th of 2012 is when I started my channel. Man, it's been a long time. I've always been all in on mobile gaming.
Yeah,
and now
you are the OG.
It's just really exciting. Yeah, I'm an old man over here.
You're getting there, man. You're getting there. I mean, you're not ancient like me, but you're getting there, and it's really awesome though. But thank you for everything that you've done. You're kind of like, and I'm overstating it. I'm not overstating, excuse me, that I feel like you really pioneered, especially like the coverage of mobile games, back in Clash of Clans. Obviously, there was a few YouTubers. You weren't alone, but just, looking back on all the way things were way back then to the way they are now, I'm just curious, kind of as a final question for you on this side of the collab is, looking at things in perspective now, way back then and now, if you'd known this is where you'd be, excuse me, 5-7 years later or whatever, right, what would you have told yourself? Like, how are things different than when you anticipated? And what do you think of like the overall mobile gaming scene since when you started?
Yeah, it's actually something I think about a fair bit. I do like thinking back, and I really feel like it's almost year over year with a lot of the changes. You don't really realize it when stuff is happening, but I can go back like 2012 to now and sort of just like see changes that happen in mobile gaming as a whole. So when I started doing YouTube in October of 2012, there was pretty much no mobile gamers on YouTube. I think Phone Cats was actually doing some videos back then.
Was he back then? Yeah.
I need to look back into that, but I think he might have been doing some, and there might have been some like Angry Birds like 15-second videos that someone else was posting, but really there was no one there. And if you fast forward to now, where there's plenty of YouTubers with millions of subscribers, there's Twitch streamers getting tons of views, there's mobile gaming companies investing millions and billions of dollars into games. It's just crazy how it's evolved. But yeah, I mean, 2012, Clash of Clans had 5,000 likes on Facebook when I started, and I saw, from the end of 2012 going into 2013, how everyone's channel started to grow. In 2014, Supercell started doing a lot of like live broadcasts. They did the first ever mobile gaming live streams with Finland Clash and Nordic Clash. And then 2015, they started going international for them into Japan. And like I know in 2015, like a lot of outside interest started coming into mobile gaming, whether it's like outside companies getting interested in mobile gaming, et cetera, et cetera. 2016, Clash Royale came out. 2017, competitive Clash sort of started evolving and then 2018, where we are today. I mean, that's like a very quick synopsis, but year over year, there's just been massive changes. And even though, let's say right now for Clash Royale, viewership isn't as strong as it once was, it's pretty cool to see how mobile gaming has evolved. And I mean, obviously with there's some crazy statistic where there's I think like 4.5 billion touch devices on Earth and like 500 million gaming PCs. It's just like year over year, more and more people are tuning into mobile gaming, and it's without a doubt the future. If you're not, if you can't see that, then I think you're just being blind, because it's just the accessibility of being able to have a mobile device and the quality of the games just keeps on increasing. It's pretty fun to have seen it all grown from way back when, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's a really nice kind of synopsis of the last 5 years, at least from the content creator's perspective. And like you said, the games now are just so close to their PC versions. You look at all the Battle Royale games, for example, it's just like, it's crazy, So I'm with you, man. I lied. One last kind of follow-up question there is obviously you have like millions of subscribers right now. Was there one point, just out of curiosity, in your channel where you noticed like a huge growth spike, or for you has it just been a 6-7 year trek of increasing?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like it actually in the very beginning, it actually grew pretty decently. I remember getting my first 10 subscribers and thinking it was like my mom and my roommates,
Yep.
back in college, and it was pretty steady growth, to be honest, especially in Clash of Clans. Like things grew, things grew pretty solidly in Clash of Clans, and then towards 2015 where they were doing Town Hall 11, and I think they had some flubs on their end, and people just became a little bit burnt out with the game. You could see it hit some channels as far as subscribers went, where it went down, and I don't know, it's more of like peaks and valleys from what I've seen, for like being a content creator specifically in mobile, and obviously it ties really strongly into how a game is doing as well. Obviously we can always improve our quality of content and do better videos and make content that more people want to see, but in the end you are really tied to the game that you're playing as far as how many people might actually watch your videos. So I would say, like, right now, I mean, if you look at the baseline statistics for Clash Royale and like trends or whatever, you'll see that it's at like an all-time low, or at least certainly somewhere close. But as far as like the feeling for where Clash Royale is right now as a game, really love this latest update. I sort of love the new direction that Supercell's taken. I feel like within the last 2 updates, and if they can continue like putting out stuff quickly, I don't know. I feel like from a YouTuber's benefit, or from a YouTuber's perspective, we'll really all benefit from that. But either way, I love Clash Royale. I love that I still play it all the time off camera. I think that as a YouTuber, when you stop playing a game off camera, that's sort of when you figure out that you're like totally burning out on the game. And that happened to me towards the end of Clash of Clans, where I didn't really want to play unless I was recording. But dude, I still play like 15 battles a day at least off camera, which just goes to show that, I don't know, Clash Royale still, even though it's in like a little bit of a valley right now, I still feel like it has the potential to really explode and take over the world again. And I don't know how they're going to do it. I'd love to see some more like traditional forms of marketing from Supercell, whether Clash of Clans had that huge TV commercial run and it became so mainstream, and Clash Royale never really did that. But I don't know, that's all in Supercell's hand. All we can really control is what type of content we're making, what we're doing to interact with our fans and our subscribers. But yeah, it's fun times, man. Pretty cool to see stuff evolve over the years.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's continue this conversation on your YouTube channel. We'll talk maybe a little bit more about like things they can add or what we'd like to see maybe in the future in Clash Royale. Sound good?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Well, listen, thank you for coming on my channel, Pat. Always a pleasure having you on. You're definitely one of my favorite guests. I'm sure the viewers feel the same way. So, guys, make sure you check out Chief Pat's channel in the description below, and obviously go check out the second half of this episode. So, GG's, dude, and I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right, GG's. Later, man.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. As always, check out his information as well in the description below. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.